Scotland's Urban Pass has come to Oban to work with Rockfield Primary School and the Oban Community Bureau on the Old Oban Project. Primary 6, 6, 7 and 7 and the Gaelic Unit have been learning about collecting memories, which is also known oral history. With the SUP, we practice interviewing skills and how to use a film camera. We came up with our own questions to put to older members of the Oban community who we invited up to our school. These interviews have been put together in a special film just for you, so sit back, relax and join us as we learn about life in the past from some lovely Oban residents. Scotland's Urban Past is funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund and led by Historic Environment Scotland. Oban Community Bureau is funded by Young Star.
You need to organise yourself. You need to figure out who's going to ask the questions and who's going to answer the questions, okay? And you can all swap about and who's going to look after the camera for this shot, okay?
Very lightly press the button, right? It will automatically focus.
Introducing why you're doing it as well. We're here part of Scotland's Urban Past project. We really want to find out more about what Oban was like in the past. We've got some questions we'd like to ask you. Is that okay? What was school like?
Well, it was a wee bit frightening going to school because in those days it was a wee bit harder than you get it now.
School was very strict, and sad to say we were very frightened of the teachers, so it's very different now to what it was then.
We didn't have a uniform when I first started school.
Okay.
But I did have a gym slip.
Is that like the stuff you wear for gym?
Yeah, a sleeveless pinafore.
All right.
With a blouse underneath.
Okay.
And then there was a spell that we got, you could wear whatever you liked.
Oh, nice.
Rockfield was lovely. I used to get collected by the headmaster. I lived at Pulpit Hill at the time, and the headmaster used to collect me and take me to school because I was so late starting school I didn't want to go.
The teachers weren't as friendly as they are nowadays. There was one in particular that was the infant teacher, and everybody was terrified of her. They actually thought she was a witch.
How many people were in each class?
When I was a little girl, probably about 25, and about that, 25.
Are there any shops the same as when you were a child?
Well, the layout in Oban is much the same. The shops, the premises are much the same, but the shops have nearly all changed. There's very few that are the same as when I was young.
Yeah, Tesco's was always there. It was round at You know where the opticians is in Oban now, not Specsavers, but the other one at the bottom. They had a wee shop there, and then they had a wee shop just where the picture house used to be in Oban. There was a Tesco there, and then it sort of branched out and went all over the place. But yes, there was a Tesco, and there was different other shops still there as well.
An awful lot more people now, and a lot of the things in Oban, like the railway station or Rockfield School or the high school or Ganavan, have all been taken away, or even along the front. There was a putting green and there were shelters, Victorian shelters. I think that the planners have made a lot of mistakes in Oban.
And Robun Sporzakov. And Robun Sporzakov.
Bún spás. Oh,
June Oprah va acet agus Croissant.
Carson. Well, I'm a chudjach. Ma's, my hennas, my ishena. She Christian about. Agus. She Christ fig back. Kotari, Fasen Pickles. Agus, Kruakens, Köy, Badad, Koyes, Turnips.
Jiva and Parton acet a June over son Oprah.
My father, she Christian of Wondercraft.
And ro goper fallow von an open agus J Valuagianov.
Well, I'll make up with you, follow, but no, but I'm going to be cheesy for me, follow the pick. I'll say, but make up with you, terror. It's a refuse.
The punishment, over the belt, you got to put your hand out, and if you're really bad, you got 4 of them, 2 in each hand. I should be singing it in Gaelic and forget.
Jiva Shiva Gicha Anton Skull.
I should keep piecing. It's cash, it's fill, oors, dates, looking machine.
J Nashorsha Cannon of a Shiv a Gunther Anton Skull.
Gaelic, I should keep sig as no news in beelden.
And Raw Shiv an ticket out in Gaelic.
Ja, dan man dosje knoos in de jassen en persoon was niet. Kies ik aan de beeld.
And Roshif a Cleich Sports Marbau caution of cricket.
Cricket?
Yeah.
Oh, dat was niet in je zin, ze schoolaken. Voetbal, golf caution. Dat is een Christians geen hoe vouwsoes en vouwels voor de machine. Maar cricket. Whole is in views.
What's your favourite place in Oban?
I like Oban. I like Oban a lot. I love being up at McCaig's Tower looking down on Oban. One day last week I go out with the walking group in the town with the old folks, and last week we were up at the viewpoint up Pulpit Hill. Have you all been there? Yeah. Oh, and it's lovely. And it was last Friday morning. It was freezing cold. There was an icy wind blowing, but it was beautiful. It was sunny, and the sun was shining down on the town, and it looked absolutely beautiful. I think that would be my favourite place. It's either that or McCaig's Tower.
My favourite place is along the seafront. I love to walk along the seafront, right along to the War Memorial. On a good day, that is. But I like to look because you can look right across to the islands. So that's my favourite place to go.
I think maybe McCaig's Tower. Because you can go up there and you get the view right over all the islands and go to all different angles there and get nice photos. Yeah, I would say McCaig's Tower is my favourite place, Pim.
Gallenach. That's where we lived when I came here to Oban first. We lived in the anchorage down there.
I'm pretty sure that's where my cousin lives now.
Is it? Really?
I think so, yeah.
And I've lots and lots of happy memories of Galway. My dad worked in the boatyard just opposite the anchorage. He was, as I told you, he was a boat builder, and he was there repairing boats after the war. So that's why we lived down there. So there were lots and lots of happy memories.
My favourite place to go. The Cathedral of Trees. Do you know where that is?
No.
Well, it's up at Glencruton Estate. Way out, you go up past the golf course, right on the windy road up, and you come to the Cathedral of Trees. And inside the Cathedral of Trees, there is, it's like made out of trees, and it's like choir stalls. There's 2 graves at the top, which belong to McManus. I can't remember what their names are now, but that was a favourite walk of mine. I probably don't know. Port Peak. Do you know what it is? Do you know where Witherspoons is?
Yeah.
You know when you go right round, there's a little white house just at the end. It's where the lifeboat is now. Now that's Port Peak. That's where I used to play, but the lifeboat wasn't there when I was young. That's where I played all the time.
Hasn't hula Keisha Haaki.
Yeah, she knows that she can
Tackle it.
tackle it. Tackle it.
What you're trying to get into the frame, yes? When I say the frame, it's obviously what I mean is what you can see through the viewfinder.